Hey, what's up, everybody? Fingers crossed. We have sound. We have sound. Do we have sound? All right, I got somebody here ready. Hello. Hello, Miss Peggy Winorski. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Oh, yeah. That's quite a delay on the chat. So, got some interesting trivia questions. Welcome aboard, KC. Welcome aboard, Michelle. Glad to hear ya, see ya, read ya. Wonder why it only shows me. Are you guys on Facebook or YouTube? Who's on YouTube? Who's on Facebook? Because on my screen it only shows one YouTube person. Ah, so that's one Facebook person, two YouTubes. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. The poll question tonight. Are you ready for this one? Let me know who can see this. course, I got vaccinated. They sent me a special request to get vaccinated. They said I was too fat. I better come in and get vaccinated. Who can see my poll? Can you see a poll down at the bottom? Where does the poll show up? Bottom right? I don't know. I'm just learning this. Oh, and it's tough to look at the camera, not the screen. Because if you look at the screen camera, you can't see. I guess I don't need to see myself anyway, so. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Facebook or YouTube? What do you want? Can you see the poll? I created a poll. We don't have no U-tune. I don't know what U-tune is. Okay, so I got 3 of you. There should be a poll down at the bottom right, I think. At least that's what it's on my screen. I'm ready. We must have at least 5 people for trivia to start. Sorry. Right now, I only see 4. Can't give out any presents without with only 4 people. What's the poll? I wanted to know who is on YouTube and if you've subscribed. Hello, how are you? Let's see. I now have 4 YouTube participants. Oh, there we go. I like that. That's where it comes out there instead of there. See there, I can put that right there and I can see it and answer it now. Mine says 4 people. I only got 3 people now. So we got 3 people. The participants are Casey dropped out. That leaves 3. All right. Anyway, this is kind of trivia we got for tonight. Casey, you better come back on. I got a trivia question for you. What singer holds the world record for the most words in a hit single? Got that? Anybody got any answers? What singer holds the world's record for the most words in a hit single? Hey, how is the sound? Much is it a lot better than it was? Is this mic worth the $500 I spent on it? Genre? I didn't even know what that word was till you told me. What about the picture quality? My video is kind of grainy. Is my head too shiny? Got no answer for my trivia question? I got to give clues. Yes, yes, it is a rapper. Yes, it's Eminem. What's the song? Wow, very good, KC. But I thought the odd thing about it, it was a 6 minute song, which is kind of long for a song. Here's another KC. Eminem. Yes, yes, it was Eminem. Speaking of Eminem, what does the M&M stand for on the M&Ms? Do you know who that was? 8 Mile. Is that a song? 8 Mile? Oh, she knows who Eminem is. We've been listening to Eminem lately. Oh, 8 Mile, the movie, right? Mars and Muri. Hey, who's looking this stuff up? Yes, it's Mars and Murray. It's Forced Mars, who was the Mars candy founder, and Bruce Murray, who was the son of the Hershey's chocolate founder. Oh. Okay. Then how about this one? What TV show was first to air the sound of a flushing toilet? So you get that one now, okay? Yeah, it doesn't show me the participants who are on Facebook, only the ones on YouTube. No, not Lucy and Desi. That's way too old. Hard, too hard. This is important TV trivia. Oh, no, not Al Bundy and Married with Children. No, it's a show from the 70s. The 70s were a big, no, not a cartoon. No, not the 70s show. It was a show from the 1970s. Controversial at times. Probably one of the first ones to, oh, close. You're getting closer. Because we're moving on up to the east side. It's a mansion in the sky. Well, moving on up. No, you're getting further away now. Before the Jeffersons. Oh, no, there were no sons. There was only one son, and it was Lamont. Archie Bunker, that's right. It was all in the family. Okay, let me throw another Archie Bunker out there. My audience is way too young for these questions. What did Archie call his son-in-law? Meathead is correct. I guess I should be keeping score, huh? How about this one? How many grapes are in a bottle of wine? There's no age to this one. How many grapes in a bottle of wine? Red wine. 50? Them some big grapes. That's a small bottle of wine. I'm surprised somebody didn't ask how big was the wine. A glass? 50 in a glass. 5,000? Those are tiny grapes. So it's somewhere in between 50 and 5,000. Yes, Casey, you have it. 950,000 million. All depends how many bigger wine glass you got. 564. Well, that's close to what I got. You're only a few hundred off. Now, according to my trivia book, it's approximately 700 grapes in a bottle of wine, about 2.5 pounds. Okay, Caden, here's one for you. Here's a music one. Are you ready? In 1981, what heavy metalist is reputed to have bitten the head off a dove? Drum roll, please. Yes, you are correct. Ozzy Osbourne. I thought it was a rat, not a dove or a snake. Who was, well, we're close to that. Who was the performer that used to once in a while walk around with a snake around his neck? Supposedly he done it in celebration of his leaving the band and going out on his own. Prince. Did Prince do that? Not the person I'm thinking of. Guy who used to come out on stage once in a while with a snake around his neck. No, Prince is one person. He changed his name to a bunch of symbols. Prince was what, 80s? 90s? He just died, what, a couple years ago. Prince is like Elvis? I say it ain't so. No, Prince was more like Michael Jackson. Purple rain, purple rain. Alice Cooper, that's who I was thinking of. How'd you get that one, Steph? I got one more person on board, but it's not coming up on my participants. So whoever it is, welcome aboard. Up, now you're left. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you off. Must have been the shirt. Motley Crue. Huh. Okay, then here's one that has no age. It's for the old, for the young. In math, what is the order of operations? How's that one? Can you get that one? Hey, Susie, welcome on. How's it going? Love them pictures of the lake. Right? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. Very good. Now, if you can remember that Friday, be okay. PEMDAS. All right. Here's one that somebody will be looking up very quickly. Get to your Google. Operation the Game. What? You didn't remember it. Really? Did you really remember it? Yeah, he loves math just as much as you girls did. All right, here we go. Which capital city is the closest to the equator? And this is world capitals. Which capital city is closest to the equator? Ecuador is the country. Quito is right. It's the oldest South American capital. And did it tell you what else it's known for? Dying? No. It is also the second highest capital in the world. Some geography, okay? Quito of Ecuador. Who was the man living in a van down by the river? Who's living in a van down by the river? No, not van. Man. That's the group that did There's a Bathroom on the Right. We haven't met what? What haven't you met? Uh-oh, I got 6 people now. Hello. Neil Young. No, it's not a musician. It's from a TV show. You'll end up living in a van down by the river. The show's still on. Come on. Well, it's older than you are, yes. But this one is probably from, yes, it was Chris Farley. But what was the character's name? That's what I'm looking for. Chris Farley, that's probably out of the 90s, isn't it? Percy Norman. That's close. That's close, very close. Now you were trying to type Saturday Night Live Chris Farley character. You were trying to type that in Google. You did it in the comment line. And well, while we're thinking about Saturday Night Live, what was the date that it first aired? Matt Foley. That's right. Matt Foley lived in a van down by the river. Now, when did the show first air? I thought it was 1975. Very good. October 11th. I thought it was before that. I really did. All right. I've got another one here. We've got a few more questions. Which animal has the largest eyeball in the world? It lives in the water. I'll give you that much. And no, we never caught one. This animal has the largest eyeball in the world. Hey, very good pickup on that. Only one eyeball. I don't know. No, it has two. Big man, little jacket. That was Tommy Boy. I said it lives in the water. Blue whale is incorrect. And I said incorrect. You are wrong. You're getting closer. You're getting closer by saying squid. Oh no, you're right. I was thinking it was an octopus. It is the giant squid. The giant squid. Okay. What year was Woodstock? Caden, this is a question you really need to know. Yes, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie. I said giant squid. I got that. You did very good. Caden, if you're going to be a rock and roller and want to know music, you got to know when Woodstock was. At least the year. What year was Woodstock? One of the most famous concerts of all time. Correct, 1969. And what famous guitar player did the rendition of the Star Spangled Banner? Star Spangled Banner guitarist. Yeah, I thought it was 68, but it was 69. Jimi Hendrix. This is correct. KC, you got to look that one up and listen to it one time. Not right now. All right, all right, all right. What band? Who's Brian Adams? What band did Ozzy Osbourne sing for? Hey, Diane, how you doing? Very good, KC. I was coming up with a good one here, and I lost it. Oh, here's another rock and roll question. What was the first rock and roll song to hit number one on the charts? Yes, Black Sabbath is too young for Woodstock. Dun, 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 dun. A song by the Beatles. No, but good try. Good try. Kiss. What's Kiss? No, Tutti Frutti is close. There you go. Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and his Comets. Was it didn't he one of the guys that died in a plane crash with the Big Bopper? Okay. I got another good one for you. Where's it at? Which artist did George W. Bush once call the biggest threat to American youth since polio? President George W. Bush. Ah, artist. Insane Clown Posse. I guess I would have been around, but yeah, been about the right time. No, Elvis was about the same age as George W., I believe. God, he was only 45 when he died. Eminem is the correct answer. Casey, I'm disappointed. All right, I've got more. Believe it or not, who was awarded the first gold record? Incorrect. Although it wasn't too far, the Beatles came around not too far after this, the first gold record. Perry Como. Boy, Caden. Perry Como is correct in 1958. Grand Funk Railroad. Boy, Stephanie, you're way slow. Your internet must be really bad up there. What was the name of Nintendo's first basketball game? Nintendo, first basketball game. Remember, you had to put first a penny, then a quarter, then a nickel in to keep it from going wrong. Basketball, yes. No, not just basketball. No, NBA something. Myself and Joe Washington played it a lot for a long time. Known on NBA Live. The first Nintendo. 2 buttons and a control pad. That's all we had. 2 buttons and a control pad. Oh, hoops. No, incorrect. Incorrect. You didn't hate that game. You played, well, I guess you didn't. It was me and your mom played Mario. And then Zelda. Double dribble. You got one dribble, but it was double dribble. Yeah, we got a Nintendo Classic too. Yeah, the girls would have to go to the kids down the street and find out what they learned on Mario or Zelda. Who was that? Who was that down the street that used to play Nintendo? They had white hair, very blonde white hair. There's a girl and a boy. Yeah, Damon and Tanya, that was them. Okay, and the old Zelda, the first Zelda was better than any of the ones they got now. I don't like the ones they got now. All right, what was the football game then? Yes, double dribble. Uh, Not John Madden's football. No, no, not Madden. Nintendo started out very good in the video industry. Nintendo used to be what PlayStation is now. And kind of like 8-track tapes, you had to sometime wedge the little cartridge in there so to play. Or you'd blow in the game, blow into the Nintendo. Yeah, I was always messing up. A Switch. Let's see, the football game was Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Bowl. Huh, I didn't know you could. You didn't show me no classics on the Switch. All right. Whose address was 704 Hauser Street, Queens? Lido was all he left. He ain't coming back. Okay. Question was, whose address was 704 Hauser Street? And I believe it was in Queens. No, not King of Queens. Dominoes? Nobody plays dominoes. Oh, domino. All in the Family. Very good. Archie Bunker. That's where he lived. Okay. Miss Peggy. This one's right up your alley. Whose movie does Kramer have the line, "These pretzels are making me thirsty"? Or was it, should I say, "These pretzels are making me thirsty"? These pretzels are making me thirsty. Yes, it was on Seinfeld, but whose movie was Kramer supposed to be in until he got kicked off? No, not Jim Carrey. No, not Archie Bunker. Yes, Archie Bunker. That was the answer to 3 questions back, Michelle. Woody Allen. All right. Stephanie got one in. I'm soon to be running out of questions. Who is the boss? Or who is known as the boss? No, not Nana. That's why I said who is known as the boss. Very good, Diane. Springsteen, this is correct. Welcome aboard, Mr. Scott. You're on the wrong time zone, though. I've run out of trivia. Who is Honey Boo Boo? All right. Who is Curtis Lowe? No. No. Very good. Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe. Yeah, he was I believe that's the guy that um, Randy Van Zant learned to got him into music. He used to sit and listen to him up in Jacksonville. Yep. Uh, well, I've used up, and I thought that's pretty good. It was 1 hour's worth of, almost 1 hour's worth, trivia questions. See, I had them handwritten everywhere. Upside down, right side up. Oh, yeah, there's a couple here that I didn't get yet. Name the high school on Happy Days. Happy Days. Bye, Michelle. Hope you feel better. Thanks for stopping by. Buckingham Elementary. No. We're looking for the high school. Diane, you're close. That was going to be my next part of my next trivia question. Oh, that was Fast Time at Ridgemont High. That wasn't Happy Days. I was thinking that was Welcome Back, Kotter. Which I was also wondering, can anybody name the Sweat Hogs? All right, Steph. Good night. Washington, Epstein, and Vinny Barbarino. Who was Vinny Barbarino? You're missing one. There was four of them. Washington, Epstein, and Vinny Barbarino, and yes, Vinny was John Travolta. Who was the fourth one? He did Horshack. There you go. I think Vinny turned out to be the most famous of them all. But I still never got the high school and Happy Days. Richie wore a sweater with the letter on it. Horseshack. Yeah, that was Horseshack, right? Oh, he did? I didn't know he that. Got your Bolt is probably the only one left. Jefferson High. Jefferson High. right, I'm no longer prepared for any more trivia. I've got one for Mr. Scott there to see one specialty trivia question for him is, do you know who came up and drew the cougar for Kankakee Valley Cougars? I thought they were some pretty good trivia questions. No, it was a guy, believe it or not. Says you got to text me your number. It's Kevin Roberts did it. Well, I think this is probably the most successful one I've had yet. I have to do some more trivia again. It was pretty cool. He did the drawing. Yeah. I thought he came up with the cougar too. Got the voice issue figured out, I think. Now I just need to figure out the camera issue and I got to get a camera that sits in front of my face that I can look at instead of, I can't look up there. It drives me nuts, my eye. I think I'm going to wear a patch over this eye. Best idea ever. Thanks, KC. Well, that was an hour long. I think next week we'll do it again, same time. I think I can do movie trivia and try to keep it a Peggy and R grade. I don't remember a Peggy and R grade. I was trying to food trivia, good one. Just trying to come up with people went to school with names, and it was tough. I can't remember much anymore. What is the best cheese in mac and cheese? I might sneak a live one in this weekend. Yeah, you should remember him. He spent some time at the house when you guys were old enough to remember. Good night, Nana. Velveeta. I don't even care. To be honest with you, I don't really like mac and cheese, but I've made some killer with combinations of cheeses. God, when these girls were little, we used to make all kinds of cheap stuff. We used to make homemade noodles, had it hanging around the house on lines in the kitchen. You use Kraft. Come on, you don't use cheddar and mozzarella. Trouble with mozzarella, it makes it too. You take a bite and it's still hanging down like you're drooling or something. So, what was the temperature of Lake Michigan like? Did it get up to 65 maybe? 72? Never been up to 72. Did you guys see the thing about the glacier in Antarctica that's melting and breaking off? I don't know what's going to happen. Going to be a lot of flooding going on, especially in coastal places. So, oh wow, you guys been having a heat wave up there, huh? Ah, that's okay. What is this? August? Another 3 months you'll be having snow and be crying that you got too much snow. Well, the recipe for the shrimp pasta, you got to start with the scampi sauce, which was a pound of beef base, I think a pound of garlic, a gallon of olive oil, a liter of white wine, 1 ounce of salt, 2 ounces of black ground pepper. So you guys are getting Florida weather up there, huh? And then the sauce for the shrimp pasta was 16 ounces of scampi sauce, quarter heavy cream. Well, I made a chowder recipe, and I think it's better than that place's. And mine was from scratch, totally from scratch, no canned. The only thing I used canned, but the only thing I used canned was the chopped clams. Um, I actually made a video of it. And if I could edit it sometime, I'll have it posted. It's really not all that difficult to make, and you just need the heavy cream is the important part. I'm getting plenty of clams in it. I got a bag in the freezer because I froze the stuff that I made, and Caden liked it so much that I've got one bag left. I had like, I don't know, made like a gallon and a half. He was having it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So wasn't too bad. All right. I got to get off of here to get prepped for fishing trip tomorrow. I think I'm going to feel good about catching fish tomorrow. Post some pictures of some fish and maybe cleaning and cooking them. Looking for some mangrove snapper, which will be good. All right. Thanks everybody for attending. Diane, Randy, good to hear from you. And next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a good night.